Both Varsity and Panthers members of the East Coast Basketball League, and as such promote unity and strong commitment to community, outstanding entertainment for our fans, and place sportsmanship above money. Please do not do anything to take away from such great evening. Let the players play, the coaches coach, the officials officiate, and your fellow spectators enjoy the game. At this time, please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Here with us today we have the second time soloist, vocal coach, recording artist, and producer, and music ministry director from Cleveland, Ohio. Dreamer Nation, please help me in giving a dreamer's welcome to Ms. Kim Gordon. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose rushes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er ramparts we watched, o'er so gallantly streamed, and the rocky
Good Saturday afternoon. Welcome to Osborne Park High School here in Manassas. Dreamers home against the Carolina Panthers. Justin Richards and Rusty Bird on the call. Rusty, successful road trip for our Dreamers a couple weeks ago. They went down to North Carolina, took care of business, beat the Chosen Lions 125-122, beat the Goldsboro Wings 109-102, looking to make it 3 in a row today.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the fact that we weren't calling the game that gave them that success or not. But, yeah, they're on the roll, and I look forward to hopefully continue here today. I really like we've been playing all of our games, our home games at Potomac. Today we're at a different venue. We're in Manassas, so at Osborne Park. So this gives folks on the other side of the county a little bit shorter trip.
We are set to go as it is Charles Taylor winning the opening tip. The game is on as it's controlled by Warner. He goes to J.R. Jenkins. Shot no good. One hand putback is good for Charles Taylor. That opens the scoring, and it's 2-0 Dreamers. Ball thrown out of bounds will belong to Park City. So they get the basket and get it, and then they get Carolina to turn it over to start this game. Here is Taylor. Taylor will take the jumper high off the glass. No good. Panthers with the rebound. It is Randy Bush. Now we
haven't seen Taylor.
Panthers had some lineup changes. We don't have their current lineup. We'll do the best as we can for now until we can get that.
Yep.
Ball stolen. And here is Warner to lay it up and in. First 4 of the game for the Dreamers. Panthers with control. Bounce pass inside. That is stolen by Jamal Washington. Washington into the paint, had it knocked away. And here come the Panthers. Pass across. A 3-ball. Got it.
Wow, nice shot.
They will actually call that a 2. So 4-2 the Dreamers lead. And here is Antonio Warner inside. Washington, the one-hand finish. Dreamers by 4. Panthers with control. This is a 3 shot that's left short. Rebound controlled by J.R. Jenkins. Had himself a big game 30 against the Chosen Lions as Warner's shot will miss. Pass inside, knocked away by Washington. Now here comes Warner. He'll send it right side. Inside. Washington fouled on his way up. And he will head to the line.
Is that Grubb on the foul? It's called number 5, right?
Number 5 is Randy Bush.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to get an updated roster. Hopefully we can get that maybe after this quarter is over. But it is Jamal Washington to the line. So this is a common thing we've seen, Rusty, lately. Carolina only 6 players here today.
Yeah. What do you know exactly what part of North Carolina they're coming from?
I will have to check that as the first shot is good for Washington.
Yeah, because depending on it could be a long trip, depending on what part.
It is a big state.
Yes.
7-2 the Dreamers lead. Washington spins it, puts up his second one, and that's good. 4 in the game for Washington. The Dreamers a 6-point lead. Top of the key, bounce pass inside. Bush has it. And that's stolen by Taylor. Strong defensive play so far for the Dreamers. Warner to Washington. They whip it around. Jenkins, a 3-ball. No good. Nice play by Jenkins to steal it. but he's not able to finish the layup. A nice move there. Here is Bush. 3-point shot. Got it. Panthers within 3. Pass inside to Chris Knight. The Dreamers' leading scorer has the ball go out of bounds, and it will stay with Park City.
Panthers with an early substitution.
Inbound pass.
With 6 players, you know they're going to keep that rotation fresh.
They have to.
Yeah.
Turnover will give it to Carolina. Here's a 3-point shot for the Panthers. That won't go. Rebound is to Jamal Washington. Now it's Warner. Jenkins, top of the key. Warner right back to Jenkins. Knight for Jenkins. Back over for Knight. He'll take the 3 ball. That's short. Rebound controlled by Carolina. That shot no good. Knight up to get the rebound. Uses that big frame. And here come the Dreamers.
Looks like they're letting them play a little bit. And I think that's fine because none of the things they've kind of let go by really impacted the true shots or anything.
Warner, jumper, got it.
Nice.
4 for Warner, and it's 10-5. Whistle and an offensive foul against Carolina. So it's Jenkins to bounce it in to Antonio Warner. Warner from the free throw line missed. And here come the Panthers. Ball thrown out of bounds. Turnover gives it to Park City. Jenkins the inbound to Washington. Here is J.R. Jenkins. Nice move to get inside. Not able to finish. Panthers going the other way. Here's a 3-point shot. No good.
Nice.
Putback is good. The Panthers within 3 as we're just under 7 to play. J.R. Jenkins bounces it in to Jamal Washington. Taylor, 3 ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Carolina.
It looks like Carolina's going to run when they can, but otherwise
Quezada lays that one up and in.
I thought they'd slow it down a bit, but they're taking the chances to run.
It's a 1-point game inside. Layup good for Jamal Washington. He's got 6 here in the first quarter. Dreamers by 3 the other way. A 3-point shot. Got it.
Wow. It's
Game
a tie
tied
score.
at 12.
Yeah.
Whistle, offensive foul against Park City. So, Rusty, we've got the uniforms today. This is something you and I both pay attention to.
Yeah.
A color-on-color matchup. Park City in the red. We've seen these uniforms before. They have Virginia, the outline of Virginia on the back. Then these Carolina uniforms reminds me of those alternates the Wizards used to wear before they changed to the red, white, and blue.
It sure does. It sure does. You know what? I'm glad you said that because I was like, where have I seen that before? Yes.
Yeah, they wore those back in the Gilbert Arenas days.
Yeah. Yep.
So just over 6 to go in the first quarter. Panthers with the ball.
Looks like an old school Wizards versus the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, there we go. Here's a 3 ball. No good. Rebound.
Eminem.
taken by Manny Miller. Miller over to Fields. One hand off the glass is good. 14-12, Dreamers lead. Another three-point shot. They got it. Carolina leads 15-14. Here is Solomon. Inside Panthers nearly with a takeaway. That's a great play by Manny Miller. Solomon, Miller, three ball, no good. Going up, trying to get the rebound with Scribner, but the Panthers have it. Ball sent across to Bush. Bounce pass. So they bring it back over by the Carolina bench. Driven in, whistle, and a foul called.
That foul is on Creighton.
We have a timeout on the floor. So, Rusty, we're really seeing go back and forth. Carolina likes the threes. They've been hitting them.
Yeah. Let's see how much that holds up, but it's working right now. They've got a 1-point lead, and we're over 4 minutes to go in the quarter. I'm impressed with what I see by Carolina. Now, one of the things that we've seen with our Dreamers is that they have a larger bench, so they're rotating a little bit more. And sometimes that makes it a little difficult for a few of the players to get into a rhythm. But let's see if they're able to do that. What I'd like to see, because Carolina doesn't have too many big men, I'd like to see them, work the ball into, to my two of my favorite players. Chris Knight, who's, 6'6", 215, and Leroy Butts hasn't entered the game yet, but he's 6'8", 220. So I'd like to see them work that ball down low and make the Panthers check them down low.
Read 6, but not being in the book.
Okay.
So technical is called against Crittenden. So here we go. The Carolina Panthers from Florence, South Carolina. They play at the Pearl Moore Gymnasium as the first free throw is good. So yeah, quite a trip up here today from the Palmetto State.
Yeah.
Free throw is good. It's a 16-14 Panthers lead.
Panthers take the ball out.
They control it near center. They drive it in. One-hand shot is good. Panthers by 4. Driving in, one hand by Solomon, no good, but that's a nice putback by Scribner. He gets his first 2. And it's the Panthers now in front only by 2. Another 3-ball short. Rebound is controlled by Manny Miller. Miller whips it ahead. That's off the hands of Scribner and out of bounds.
Another substitution by the Panthers.
Inbound pass. Now it's stolen. Here is Miller. One hand layup attempt, no good. Whistle. And a foul called.
before the ball's going to be taken out on the side.
Inbound pass, here's Fields out to Solomon. He'll step back and take a long two, little too strong. Ball out of bounds, will belong to Carolina. .340 to go here in quarter number one. Here is Manny Miller. Puts on the brakes, tried to go underneath, ball is stolen. It's Quezada with it for Carolina. They'll take a three, no good. Bush on the rebound for the Panthers. Miller with some nice defense, but that contested jumper ball out of bounds will stay with Carolina. Just over 3 to play in quarter number one. There's a three ball.
Nice
they
shot.
got it. Panthers by 5. Manny Miller hands it off to Crittenden. Scribner takes the two, that won't go. Miller fights for the rebound and gets it. Here's Fields. His one hand, no good. Foul called.
Looks like that's on Quezada.
So just here in this possession, I felt like we were kind of rushing some shots here.
Yeah. Now, from our angle, I can't see the shot clock, but I know we have one over in the corner.
First free throw. No good for Fields. Gets the second one to go. He's got 3 in the game. Carolina leads by 4. Here's a 3 for Bush. That's off the heel. Solomon on the rebound for Park City. Solomon tried to get it over to Fields. Ball stolen. Panthers the other way. Bounce pass underneath. It's off the hand, out of bounds. Will belong to the Dreamers.
Yeah, Dreamers ball.
They bring it in quickly. Here's Crittenden into the front court to Manny Miller.
Oh, nice pass.
Goes underneath, and Fields will lay it in.
Good look. Good look.
Ball out of bounds. Will belong to Park City. Ball thrown in, and now it's controlled by Fields. Out towards midcourt for Miller. Crittenden, nice move to get inside.
Oh, nice.
And a nice finish for Baron Crittenden. He's got his first 2. We're tied at 21. And a 3 ball is good. Panthers back in front by 3 with 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Miller nearly lost it off the foot of Quezada. Crittenden fakes the long 3. Tried to go inside to Miller. Ball loose. It's rescued by Crittenden. Miller for 3. Too strong. Panthers control the rebound. They drive it in. Now it's kicked out. Step back 3. No good. Miller gets the board for Park City. Goes
nice.
Behind his back. Everything but the finish there. Scribner not able to put it back in. And here come the Panthers. Bush, finger roll, good. 25-21, Carolina leads.
40
seconds to go in the quarter. It's controlled by Solomon, trying to spin away. Right side. Fields had it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds, belongs to Carolina.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock in the game clock. Let's see if Carolina waits to use as much of the clock as they can.
Looks like that is the plan. Here's a three for Bush. That's an air ball. Solomon with it. And then he lost it. And this is jammed in at the buzzer.
Wow.
An exclamation point to finish off the quarter for Carolina. After one quarter of play, they lead by 6. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're watching Park City Dreamers basketball on Prince William Sports. We begin the second quarter. It's a 27-21 lead for Carolina. Justin Richards and Rusty Bird on the call. Rusty, what did you like from Carolina in that first quarter that lead that has them in front by 6?
The confidence. They look like they weren't fazed by the fact that they have fewer players. They hustled. They took good shots and just seemed like, hey, they're gonna play their game.
Inbound pass is to Joel Sappho. Gets it ahead for McPhee. McPhee, nice move, but he can't finish. J.R. Jenkins there to clean up the glass. Jenkins, now they'll work it around. Taylor goes inside for Knight. Taylor, now here's a 3 for Washington.
Nice.
Yes, sir! Dreamers within 3. Here is Safo. Had that dunk at the end of the first quarter. He falls down. We'll have a foul called against Park City. So I believe they got Charles Taylor for that one. It will be Quezada to inbound to Jalen Fattrell. Over for Mike Gorey. He'll take the three, and he got it. Contested three.
Mike Gorey is lighting it up.
Shot for Knight won't go,
Oh.
but a nice follow for Antonio Warner. He's got 6. Dreamers within 3. Gorey takes another 2, and he drains this one. Here comes Warner quickly the other way. Being checked by Quezada. Warner throws on the brakes, takes the jumper, and that rolls in. What a great move.
That was nice.
Dreamers within 3. It's McPhee getting past Jenkins into the paint. And a nice finish for Dana McPhee. Shot off the glass. Panthers by 5. Washington into Knight. One hand. Got it.
Nice.
Pace picking up here in the second quarter. It's Safo being guarded closely by Taylor. Throws up an air ball. Jamal Washington for Warner. Warner goes inside. One hand by Knight. Wouldn't go, and the rebound controlled by Gorey.
I still like the fact that they went inside tonight. We know that Chris Knight can put up big numbers. Just keep working.
Here's another 3 for Gorey. Air ball. Quezada there to take it in and put it in. Panthers by 5. Here's Warner.
Oh.
He's able to finish as he got into the paint. 10 in the game for Warner.
I was gonna say he's double digits already. All right.
Safo, 3 ball, wouldn't go. Warner gets the rebound. Here's Washington, tried to go underneath tonight. Ball stolen. Safo going the other way for Carolina. Here's a 3 for McPhee. No good. Jamal Washington trying to spin past McPhee. Lost the ball, got it back. It's floated inside for Knight. Knight uses that big frame, but he's not able to finish. He went down. He's getting up a little slow. Panthers the other way. McPhee fakes the 3. He'll bring it in, and that's an easy finish. 37-32. Here's Washington. Basket and a foul.
Nice.
That gets the Dreamers within 3. Washington with a chance to get him to within 2 if he hits this free throw. And he does. Panthers by 2.
Washington with 13 points.
McPhee shot off the glass, no good. Washington ahead, ball out of bounds. Controlled by Park City. Pass inside, Knight.
Oh, nice.
No look finish for Chris Knight. And this game is tied. Here's Quezada. Tried to go into Futrell. Dreamers the other way. Knight. One hand finish off the glass is good. He's got 6. And the Dreamers are back in front.
Now, this is where I'd like to see us play better defense and get physical. The refs aren't calling baby touches, so go ahead on and wear
Knox
down.
able to drive in and finish for Carolina. Here is Washington. A 3 for Jenkins, wouldn't go. Quezada on the rebound. The Dreamers with the steal. Knight to Warner. Like the Dreamers trying to slow things down right here.
Yeah. Actually running offense.
Warner being checked by Quezada, gets it to Knight.
Look at that matchup. Knight can take him.
Knight into the paint. One hand finish wouldn't go. Gets his own miss.
Yeah, he's
gets
got
it
the right
over
idea.
to Taylor. Taylor jumper, got it. Dreamers lead again.
This is what they can do. Yeah, the Dreamers can work the ball inside, run their offense. The Panthers don't want to foul.
McPhee faked out Taylor. Now he'll kick it out. 3 for Safo, wouldn't go. Jamal Washington with the Windex cleaning up the glass today. He'll take it all the way and lay it up and in. Love that sequence for Washington.
Yeah.
Here's Knox. Baseline drive and a nice finish. Dreamers by 2. 5.5 to go in a quick moving second quarter. Timeout on the floor will step aside as well with 5:26 to go. Park City leads it by 2. You're watching Dreamers basketball on Prince William Sports. Welcome back. Just under 5.5 to go in a quick moving second quarter. Jenkins into the paint and a nice finish. First 2 for J.R. Jenkins. Dreamers by 4.
Sato has a nice game.
So does Gorey.
Yeah.
Here's Bush. Shot no good. Think Bush might have gotten away with a walk there.
Yeah, I agree.
But Manny Miller brings it the other way. 3 ball for Fields. Left it short. And the rebound controlled by Sidney Knox.
Oh.
And there's going to be a foul as Bush had a handful of Manny Miller's jersey.
Yeah, I'm glad they caught. That was pretty obvious.
This will be inbounded by Scribner into J.R. Jenkins. Jenkins, a bounce pass for Fields, fakes the jumper, brings it in, now he'll take it, and he got it! 7 in the game for Everett Fields, and the Dreamers are in front by 6. Jalen Futrell being watched closely by Antonio Warner. Futrell goes behind his back, puts up the shot, and he got it. The other way, here's M&M, Manny Miller. Contested shot, no good. Fighting for the rebound was Scribner, but the other way it is Futrell. Knocks into the paint, fires it over to Futrell, off of Scribner, and Warner
nice.
with the steal ahead. Fields.
Oh, nice.
Nice layup. Fields finishes. Rusty with the funky left hand.
Yes, I love it when they go with the left hand. Funky love.
Here is Randy Bush. Bush takes the jumper,
Wow.
and he hits that one over Scribner.
That was one of the ones where you go, no. Yes, okay.
Dreamers by 4, just under 3.5 to go in the quarter. Fields quickly into the paint. Tried to finish with the left. That wouldn't go. Miller there, and he'll put it in off the glass.
Nice foul about Miller.
M&M with the finish, and the Dreamers a 6-point lead. Full court pressure. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Park City. It's fired in, and a nice steal by Calvin Solomon. But then he has it taken by Sidney Knox, and he's able to get a one-hand finish. Dreamers by 4. Bounce pass knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Park City.
The Dreamers, let's see if they can just run their offense.
Here's a 3-ball for Jenkins, a little short.
Oh, nice hustle by Miller.
Miller got their ball out of bounds, and it will belong to the Panthers.
2.5 minutes left in the half.
Here is Safo. Out for Futrell. 3 for Gorey. Got it. That is the 5th three-pointer of the game for Mike Gorey. Panthers are within 1.
Yeah.
Scribner gets the pass from Jenkins. Now goes inside. Jenkins underneath. And he's able to put it in with the left hand. 2 minutes to go. Here is Safo. Shot rejected. Ball out of bounds. Stays with Carolina.
Scribner with the block.
Knox in for Quezada. He takes the jumper. No good. And there to get it is Scribner. Scribner in some discomfort, but he's able to get it ahead to Solomon. Here is Miller.
Looks like he might have pulled something. Oh, nice move by Miller.
Miller, nice move, but he can't finish. Scribner trying to tough it out. Here's Futrell. Gets it to Knox. We're under 90 seconds to play in the first half. Knox into the paint. Out of control, can't finish with a foul called. Manny Miller walking right by us. Let's just say he doesn't like the call.
I can kind of see what he's talking about. There was a foul on the play, but I thought it was as he started his move going towards the basket, not actually on the shot. But he's got 2 shots, and They have a better view than I did from here, but I can kind of see how Dreamer fans may not agree.
First free throw from Knox is good. Second one good as well. Ball for Washington. And a nice finish there for Jamal Washington. Dreamers by 3. Here is Safo. Safo kicks it out. Quezada for a triple. That's well short. Solomon drives it in. Solomon, a great finish with the funky left hand.
I love a left hand finish, yes.
Dreamers by 5. Half a minute to go. 3 ball for Futrell. That's an air ball. It bounces to Quezada, and he's able to put it in. 57-54. Solomon, 3, little too strong. Fields going after it. Under 10 to play in the half. Jenkins into the paint, knocked away, foul called.
Looks like that foul's on Gorey.
So it's Jenkins to the line. Got the first one. Got the second one. Jenkins has 6, 3 seconds left. Futrell. Shot good at the buzzer.
Wow. Whose call was that? It's good. Basket good.
Yeah, it was definitely up in time.
Yeah.
So Carolina, nice finish to both the first and second quarters, and we'll head into the break 59-56. Rusty, what did you see during that first half?
Very impressed with Carolina. They never gave up. They played their game. They went to the basket. And they have some explosive players. Very impressed with Gorey and Safo. Those guys, they've got some experience and a lot of confidence. Doesn't look like they're worried about too much in terms of what the Dreamers may be able to counter with. They just seem to be playing their game.
All right, we'll have some halftime interviews coming up, so keep it right here. You're watching Park City Dreamers basketball on Prince William Sports. Welcome back. Halftime here at Osborne Park. Justin Richards and Rusty Bird. We're joined by our silver dreamer of the game, Emma Jean. Emma Jean, you're a Navy veteran?
Yes, 5 years.
5 years. All right. So tell us a little bit about your background and your life story and your time in the Navy.
Well, I was raised in upper state New York, Finger Lakes area. There was 10 children.
Oh, wow.
And I graduated in 1961 and decided that I wanted to see the world. So I thought about going into the military, and I picked out the Navy. And I reported for duty in Bainbridge, Maryland, right up the road here. And I had 8 weeks of training there. And then I went stationed. I was served orders to go to Washington, D.C. for my first tour. And I served 3 years there as a yeoman, as an office assistant, and then took the exams and was classified as a yeoman. And I worked for the director of the women that were quartered there in D.C. And I had many opportunities to visit a lot of the monuments and do a lot of special things I served with. And the one honor that I had was being chosen. Well, I was in the group for the Navy women that were there, and we escorted John F. Kennedy's grave to his grave site.
Oh, wow.
In Arlington Cemetery, and it was quite a honor for me to be there and be able to participate in that. And I do have many pictures to remember it by. And then after I was there, my tour was up in '63 also.
Okay.
For my 3 years that I signed in for. So they asked me if I'd like to extend. And I said, well, sure. I'd like to see something else, in the world. So I signed up, and they said, well, pick 3 places you'd like to see and go to visit. And I said, well, there's only one place I really would like to go, and I picked Hawaii. So,
oh, wow.
That's a good
and
choice.
I sent to Hawaii for 2 years.
Wow.
And that was a fabulous tour there. I mean, those islands are so beautiful. If anybody wants vacation time, they have it right here in the United States.
That's right.
Because Hawaii is a state.
Yep.
So who are you here with today?
I have my daughter. I raised my daughter, and she has given me 3 grandchildren. I have an older son that is 21 and goes to RPI College in Albany, New York. And then I have the 2 little ones are 7. The boy is 7, Micah, and Tatum is 4.
Oh, wow.
And they're my joy.
Oh, that sounds like my mom. That's a blessing.
Yes, they're a blessing for me to have. And I just recently moved. I was living in their home, but I decided I needed to be on my own, and and I didn't want to hold them back. I wanted them to do what they want to do. I want them to dream, and dream big. And so then we found this wonderful place that's the Belmont Gardens up in Woodbridge.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Excellent. I know. It's very nice.
Living there is like living on a cruise ship.
Yes. I have my friend's mother live there.
Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I was so happy that we came across that place. And I'm working with the VA through a program that they sponsor. But it's called the Patriot Angels. And they're looking into trying to give me some financial assistance. And so far, everything is looking good for me for my final years. I feel like I've doing a round circle. I started at 18 in Washington, and at 82 right now, 82 years old, I'm back in the D.C. area.
That's what I was going to ask. So when you got out of the Navy, where did you stay in Hawaii? Where did you? Where
No,
were you?
when I left Hawaii, I came back to New York thinking that I should, I had responsibility. I had I had 9 siblings
Siblings, yeah.
back at home, and my mother and father still living there. So a week after I was discharged, I went to Cornell University and
Oh,
was hired there as a tier 1 employee, and so I served. I worked there for 28 years,
oh wow.
and that was what because I was tier 1, I was able to draw my retirement at 50, and so that's basically it. I went right to the VA that day when I got done working there. I went to the VA, and within 15 minutes they handed me an ID card and said, "You're medical. You can go to any
Right.
any
Yeah.
VA facility, wherever."
Wow. That's blessed.
So I said that's what I needed, something to help medically. I needed help.
So last
So it's
question.
been a real pleasure to work.
So last question for you, Emma Jean. What is your advice to young people today? People, you think back to when you were, 18 and just kind of getting started. So what is your advice to young people at that stage of their lives today?
Anyone who has got any plans to do anything, if they can't afford to go to college, I swear by the veterans, go in the military.
Yeah.
Look at them all. Choose the one you want. And if you have any dreams, continue them. Truth, respect, and follow God's plan.
Hey,
Amen.
that's a blessing. That's right. Well,
Yeah.
that's great. Though that's great advice. It's some of the same advice that I was told. Same as I shared with my kids. I have my middle son is in the army, and my dad did 26 years in the army. So
Yes. Well, I had an older brother that was in World War II, and he was in the army and served overseas. And my father, God bless him, he was a CCC boy, and I bet you've never heard of them.
I have.
You have?
My grandfather used to talk about that. Yep.
He was a Civilian Conservation Corps.
Yeah. Yep.
Roosevelt's it's a tree army, they called him.
Okay.
And he was proud of that, and he was helped establish many state parks all over the United States. And he was a storyteller too, and so he kept us going.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
was he was a great man, and my mother, she was a saint. She had 10 children.
Yeah.
She had actually 12 to start with, but she had 6 boys and 6 girls, and we lost 2 of them.
Oh no.
I was number 6 in the lineup,
Wow.
so I was halfway through.
All right, well,
Yeah.
Emma Jean, thank you for your service. We really appreciate you joining us here at halftime, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Oh, it's been great. These boys have got a lot of talent here.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Sure do.
Whatever they do, don't give up.
That's
Whatever
right.
you want, go for it. That's what I say.
All right, Emma Jean, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. I thank you for my T-shirt.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, second half
Right.
coming up. Keep it right here. You're watching Dreamers basketball
Oh.
on Prince William Sports. Welcome back. We begin the third quarter. Justin Richards and Rusty Bird on the call. There's a three for Gorey. That wouldn't go. 61-58, the Dreamers lead. And here is Warner. Knight. Three ball for Washington. Yes, sir.
Washington is having a game.
Dreamers by 6. Quezada for Gorey. Seen Gorey knock down 5 3-pointers in the first half. He'll take a long 2. That one wouldn't go. Foul called on the rebound. Believe they got Warner. So it will be Knox to inbound to Safo. Quezada will step back and take the triple. That's an air ball. Washington fires it ahead for Chris Knight. Oh, but he's not able to finish. Jenkins there to rescue it for Park City. Now it's Taylor. They'll work it around now inside for Knight. A nice move and a nice finish.
Knight. That's my man.
Dreamers by 8. Gorey, another 3 ball. That one off the mark. It'll go out of bounds. We have just under 10 to play in the third quarter. Now, Rusty, not a lot of fouls called. That first half really flew by.
He sure did. Yeah, we never even really came close to getting into the bonus for either team. In professional basketball, they get 5.
Whistle.
That looks like they want to correct the
clock.
they
need to correct the clock. Again, big thanks to Emma Jean for joining us during the halftime break.
Yeah, great story. And offer some excellent advice for the young folks out there. She comes from a family of 12, originally 12.
Inbound passes to Warner. Jenkins being checked by Knox. Jenkins will drive it in. Dreamers still have it. Knight. Warner into the paint. Shot good and a foul. Dreamers by 9. Warner can make it a double-digit lead if he hits the free throw.
That was a nice drive. And again, I don't think these Panthers want to foul. I like his aggressiveness, and that is naturally his game, and it kind of flows well with what they should be doing, I think, against the Panthers.
Warner hits the free throw. It's a 10-point lead for Park City.
This is their largest lead of the day.
Here's Futrell. Warner closely guarding Futrell. Gets a little bit of a screen from Quezada. Brings in one hand. Finish off the glass is good. 68-60. Spinning his way into the paint. Washington. Wow, that's all you can say there. Jamal Washington.
Washington has really grown over this season. His confidence in game.
Gorey, 3-ball short. There to pick it up is Joel Safo. Bounces it into Gorey. It's stolen by Taylor. Now here comes Chris Knight. Knight off the glass and in.
Finish.
Knight.
That's my man. Knight.
Dreamers by 12. Here's Quezada. Whistle.
It looks like a timeout by the Panthers. One of the things I wanted to point out is, and this there may be others, but this is my first time seeing the Panthers have a woman as the head coach, China Bethea, and looks like she's had a pretty good game plan up to now. So she knows what she's doing. She's calling timeouts at the right time. She's got good rotation going, and to have such a short bench, I think she's doing a great job. I love
Indeed, and notice they started with 6. They have 7 here now.
Yeah.
Sydney Knox joined them.
Yep. And who knows? That may be that will be a big benefit if they can use the entire bench in this second half.
And Knox averaging 5.9 assists per game. That he can distribute the ball.
Yeah.
We've seen the Dreamers, though, they trailed for a good part of the first half, a 12-point lead now. What have you seen from them here in the first part of the second quarter, or second half, I should say?
Well, this is a pretty good lineup in that these guys all are pretty agile and quick that they've got out here right now. They're giving
ball out of bounds on the inbound right underneath our table here, and it will stay with Carolina.
this is a smaller lineup. They're taking Chris Knight out.
Ball stolen by Scribner ahead. Jenkins not able to finish, but he's fouled.
Yeah, with this lineup, looks like these guys can run. They're all athletic, they're quick, and they can apply the pressure. And this is where we should see, hopefully, that lead expand. Especially right now, they need to probably take advantage of the fact that Mike Gorey is out trying to get a breath.
Jenkins gets the first one. Second one bounces in for him.
Randy Bush in the game. He had 4 points in the first half.
Here is Futrell. Quezada. Now here's a 3-ball, no good from McPhee. They push it ahead. Warner.
Oh.
Couldn't finish with the one hand. Futrell going the other way. McPhee for 3. Got it. Dreamers by 11. Warner to Jenkins. Away from the double team. Warner wide open 3-0 and it rimmed out. Quezada controls for Carolina underneath Bush. A nice layup for Randy Bush. Scribner goes inside. Taylor can't finish. And the rebound controlled by Sydney Knox. Floats it ahead for Quezada. Spinorama. Now he kicks it out to Futrell. Ball into the backcourt. Last touch by Park City, so no over and back. 3-ball for Bush. He got it. Just like that.
But I tell you, this is a smaller lineup for the Panthers.
They call that a 2, actually.
Oh, okay.
For 74-67. Now here's a 3 for Washington. That's short. And here come the Panthers. Bush. Air ball underneath Futrell. Not able to put it in. Warner controls. And he floats it ahead for Scribner. Taylor driving in. Shot high off the glass. No good. Taylor with it. He can't lay it in. Scribner fighting for the rebound. Quezada has it. And a timeout taken by Carolina.
All right, so we do have a timeout. It's a 7-point lead for the Dreamers with 6:12 left to go in the third quarter. This is a time I'd really like to see the Dreamers do what we saw at Petersburg when we were there 2 weeks ago, where the game was close in the first half, even in the third quarter for a bit, but the really, really good teams just know how to play their game, apply the pressure, and wear down the opponent. So, and that's what I'd like to see the Dreamers do. Be able to prove, hey, we'll play with you because you've got talent too. We'll play with you. But even in the NBA, you'll see the more quality teams pull away late in the second half. So that's what I'd like to see the Dreamers do. Don't fall into any lazy habits. You got to bit disappointed in the fact that while Gorey was on the bench, we didn't extend the lead. So let's see what happens now as the Panthers get the ball after this timeout.
The Dreamers have had a couple opportunities they haven't been able to finish.
Yeah, they haven't been able to finish, but we should be rebounding better. So we'll see as the Panthers put the ball into play.
Here is McPhee. McPhee will lay it in.
One of the things that I see is it's a lot of one-on-one, a lot of AAU style basketball, and
Jenkins can't hit the three.
Based on that, it just doesn't seem like in our man-to-man we're not guarding. We're not able to get really good defensive positioning with the players in a one-on-one fashion.
Washington can't hit the three. Leading up to that three attempt, though, I really like the play from Warner underneath, fighting for that ball.
Yeah.
Coming up with it and then having the presence of mind to kick it out to Washington.
Like our defense, they set picks, and our guys aren't fighting through. They're setting picks and they're being able to get to the basket or get their shot off.
Ball out of bounds will belong to Carolina.
And defense, especially when you're playing man-to-man, is about desire and want to go to. And that's why excellent defenders are a prime component to any good team.
The timeout on the floor. Rusty, we're joined by Cynthia for from Youth for Tomorrow. Cynthia, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having us. We are so excited to be a partner here with the Dreamers. Again, I'm here with my cohort, Miss Martha Benavidez. We are representing Youth for Tomorrow, and we are recruiting foster parents for treatment foster care. We are excited about recruitment and partnering with this community. Please make sure you come over to visit our table. Whether you are curious about fostering or ready to get the process started, we would love to have you come over. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'd like to hear some more on the next break because Youth for Tomorrow does some outstanding things in the community. Really a blessing. It started by Joe Gibbs.
Yes, it did. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you. We look forward to hearing back from you.
Thank you.
Three ball for Jenkins. Yes, sir. Dreamers by 8. Fattrell lost it. Jenkins brings it ahead. Takes the corner three that rims out. I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
It looks like his foot stepped out.
It's fired ahead to Gorey. Three for McPhee, wouldn't go. So Gorey was red hot in the first half, has not
Yeah.
been able to find that same touch here in the second
Looks
half.
like he's trying to get his breath a little bit.
Jenkins bounce past Miller, knocked
Possession
out of bounds.
remains with the Dreamers.
Miller underneath Washington, not able to lay it in, gets it back. Takes the jump shot that rims out.
Oh.
Put back by Scribner is good.
Back to a 10-point lead. Oh, good defense.
Great steal there for Antonio Warner. Yeah, this is a spot you'd really like to see Park City apply the pressure. Jenkins
Yeah, keep the pressure
doesn't
on.
hit the three, but the Dreamers still have it. Scribner for a triple. That's an air ball.
2 3-pointers. I'd like to, again, go this. These guys are tired, the Panthers. So I keep applying the pressure, but also on offense, go to the basket.
Here's a three for Carolina. That wouldn't go. Miller there to gather in the rebound.
Gorey doesn't have the same legs he had in the first half. But players like that usually find a lot of strength in the fourth quarter.
Manny Miller with the jumper, and the Dreamers are in front by 12. Fattrell for Safo. Gorey, contested three, wouldn't go. Great hustle there by Fattrell to keep it going for Carolina. Jumper from the free throw line. Safo, no good. Put back. Basket and a foul. It's Sidney Knox there to put it in.
Yeah, we've got to crash the boards. I know that they have limited amount of number of people, but we've got to crash the boards. This isn't the biggest lineup, but if we box out, some of those should be just basic rebounding.
Knox trying to complete the three-point play.
Knox is a good player, but he's only 3 inches taller than me at 5'10". So you got to box him out. Keep him off the boards.
Hits the free throw. Dreamers by 9. It's Jenkins being watched closely by Knox. Chris Knight inside. Jenkins tried the pass. It's off a leg, out of bounds. Believe that'll belong to Park City.
Yeah.
Inbound pass, Jenkins. Fattrell on him, Jenkins. Out for Eminem.
Manny will take it.
Manny takes the jumper, and he got it.
Bucket.
That was sweet from Eminem.
Oh, good. Oh.
Foul called.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Derek.
They got Manny.
Veteran official Derek Baker. I've officiated with Derek for many, many years. He's an outstanding official. Knows the game at every level, high school, college, and professional.
Bounce pass into Knox. Knox away from Jenkins. Hits the jumper with Miller in his face. 9-point Dreamer lead. Miller over to Jenkins. That's a 2.
Nice
Fields
shot.
had his foot on the line, but he hits the 2.
Really long.
85-74.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Good block.
Chris Knight.
Saying night to that shot.
Dreamers by 11 as the Panthers inbound. Ball off the hands of Quezada, out of bounds. Heads up play by a fan there sitting along the courtside seats. It's Eminem into the front court. Bounced it inside, whistle, and a foul called.
Okay. They've got Gory for holding.
Miller into Warner. There's Knight, thought about the three. He'll drive it in. Shot no good. Put back, count it. 87-74. Quezada bounces it to Bush.
Oh,
Stolen by Warner.
let's finish
Warner.
this, guys.
The
Oh,
Miller.
Manny Miller.
What a finish for M&M.
Takes the lead to 15. Keep the pressure up, guys. Keep the pressure.
1 minute to go in the third quarter. A three for Gorey. Too strong. Manny Miller on the rebound.
50 seconds left to go in the quarter. Manny
Miller
keeps it going.
kicks it out. Warner to Jenkins.
Take him. Take him, Jink. Take him.
Being watched by McPhee. Whistle and a foul called. Fields in for Jenkins. Three ball for Warner. Wouldn't go. Knox on the rebound. Bounces it ahead. Bush takes a hard foul from Manny Miller. It's Randy Bush. For a couple, you hear Manny Miller here saying last shot, so that's clearly what Park City wants to do if they get the ball.
Oh,
We just get a lane violation?
I believe so. Yeah. And I will tell you that free throw line with the honeycomb design could be a little difficult, but yeah, that first shot didn't count.
Second one rolls in for Bush. Dreamers by 14, and Manny Miller said they want to hold for the last shot. Gorey out on Miller. 5 seconds left. Here's a three ball for Crittenden. Yes, sir! Crittenden with the triple. It's a 17-point Dreamer lead after 3 quarters.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, folks. You put the dagger in and then let them have to figure something out at the end of that quarter. That was outstanding.
All right, now stay tuned. Another quick interview coming up here in just a moment. Welcome back. We are joined by Claudia from House of Mercy. Tell us a little bit about House of Mercy and what your mission is.
Hi, thank you so much. Well, first of all, I want to thank Park City Dreamers for having us out for the Youth Empowerment Day. It's really great to be here. For those that haven't heard of us, we are House of Mercy. We are a local food pantry, thrift store, and donation center right here in Manassas. Our mission is to feed, clothe, and pray for our neighbors who need a helping hand. And we're actually celebrating 20 years this year of service in the community. And we can't do that without the support of our local community and neighbors. So I'd like to invite everyone to, if they're interested in learning about us, to visit us online. It's houseofmercyva.org. Or you can easily Google us. But we are so glad to be here. We'd love to see what you guys are doing for the community. It's great to see other organizations really putting themselves out there. And we just love the opportunity to come out and share our mission with you guys as well.
All right. So you mentioned you help feed and clothe those in need. Aside from monetary donations, what are some other ways that people in the community can help you?
Oh, sure. There are tons of ways that you can become involved with us. Our food pantry runs day in, day out, so we are always accepting food donations, as you mentioned, monetary donations, but we also run programs throughout the year. We have our back to school program coming up soon where we accept donations and any type of items for that as well. We give backpacks as well as clothing, shoes, and supplies for school to help youth, be prepared and ready for their studies for the upcoming year. So volunteering and just, being in there with our programs is what really helps support our mission.
I also heard you say that you said prayer. So is this a faith-based organization?
Yes, we are a Catholic-based organization. We are not associated with any diocese in the area, but our founder is Father Jack, and he, was a priest in the Catholic Church, and so we are a faith-based organization.
Outstanding.
Yes.
I'm a member of my church is a Shiloh Baptist Church in Lord, part of the evangelism ministry, and we're always working in the community. But I will pass your information on to our leader of our evangelism ministry.
Thank you so much. It's very great to meet you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Claudia, thank you so much. God bless you and your work.
Yes, thank you so much. God bless you as well. You guys have a good one.
You as well.
Thank you.
We begin the fourth quarter. The Dreamers looking to make it 3 wins in a row. And that one is put in by Everett Fields. Dreamers by 19. Here is Crittenden across for Fields. 3 ball. Wouldn't go. Rebound controlled by Crittenden to Miller. Tried to get it over to Fields. Fields, a nice play to hustle and rescue the ball. 3 for Crittenden. Yes, sir! Dreamers in front by 22.
Clinton got it in. Clinton in.
Knox.
Oh, I love the defense.
Crittenden on him. Knox brings it into the paint.
Amazing.
Fell down, and here goes Eminem. Fields trying to catch up to it. Oh, he couldn't rescue it.
Oh, that was good hustle, though. Really good hustle.
But Crittenden, 2 big threes. I mean, ending the third quarter the way they did, that's just a dagger.
Yeah, but no lead is safe in this league. As you've seen, we've had 17-point leads in the second half and found ways to blow it. And we saw the same thing with Petersburg. We've got to continue up the defensive side. The offense will take care of itself, but we can play defense.
Jumper for Trell, that's short.
They don't have legs right now. They're settling for mid-range jump shots. And
Crittenden again. Oh, that
I don't have a problem with that. If it's
no, not
open,
at all.
No.
Here's a 3 for Knox.
Yeah, let him shoot
the mark.
Let him take all those threes.
Here comes Eminem. Ball knocked out of his hands as he was going up, and that's going to be a foul.
I don't know if our audience can hear, but they're playing It's Time for the Percolator. 22-point lead with 10 minutes to go. Keep working it. Do not take the pressure off.
Miller misses the free throw.
Looks like my man Leroy Butts is in street clothes today. So our bench is a little shorter, which I think is actually beneficial. You don't have to play quite as many folks.
Crittenden got back and stole it, but then he gave it away, and that's put in by Safo.
You always got to be careful when you're saving the ball at the other team's basket. No need to rush. Get a good shot. Work the shot clock. Oh, nice.
Inside, and Scribner lays it up and in.
Excellent.
22-point Dreamer lead. It's 99-77. Fields with the steal, but then he lost it. Jenkins, and that will be laid up and in by Fields. The Dreamers over the century mark.
Yeah, and Scribner saying, dog, if you had given me the ball, I would have dunked it.
Shot for Safo is good.
We're in triple figures early in the fourth quarter. That's a good sign.
Manny Miller takes the jumper. That was short. Quezada picks it up. Now here comes Futrell. Futrell not able to lay it in. M&M with it for Park City. Free ball for Fields.
Whoa.
Yes, sir. 104-79. Ball out of bounds. It's turned over. The Dreamers take possession.
This is where I would have expected the Panthers to take a timeout, but looks like they're just going to play through it right now. Now, the Panthers, with
Free ball for Jenkins. No good. Going up to get the rebound was Futrell. Bush for three. Short. Futrell on the rebound. Ball was off the foot of J.R. Jenkins. Panthers with possession. Bounce pass. Three ball no good from Knox. Fields ahead. Ball was deflected and it's stolen by McPhee, but then he lost it. Jenkins ahead for Fields. Alley-oop, and Scribner puts it in.
He said, "Oh, now he wanted to throw that down so bad."
You tell Fields thought about the three, then he realized how much real estate he had.
Now Scribner
Fields with
give
the
it
steal.
to me. Oh,
that time it didn't work. McPhee for a triple, got it.
that reminds me of when I was in college. VCU had an all Sun Belt guard, Chris Cheeks, from the DC area. Chris Cheeks, one night he wanted to work on his game, so we were at the gym late. And Chris was a great 3-point shooter in college. And
Scribner gets the jumper to fall.
he also, like to throw it down. And he kept wanting me to throw him alley-oop so we worked on, and I could never get the timing right. It is not as easy as it looks.
Ball out of bounds. We have 6:42 to go. McPhee thought about the long three, now drives it in, kicks it out. Here's Knox, baseline drive. Shot no good. Scribner up to get the board.
Oh, nice.
M&M into the paint. Can't get the shot to go. Shot from Safo, no good. Or pardon me, that was Gorey. Timeout with 6:09 remaining. 26-point Dreamers lead. And keep in mind, Carolina led for a good portion of the first
Right,
half.
they sure did. But this is what I kind of allude to a lot of times when I see our team play team that seem to be a little bit undermanned. Now they have 7 players, but I feel like just with our size and our quickness, there's some things we should always be able to do to a team like this. And I like the pace that they've got. Those Panthers are tired right now. We've got a number of players that could be up for player of the game for our Dreamers. They're doing this. They're pulling away in this second half, especially the fourth quarter, without Jamal Washington in the game right now.
And as you say that,
he's coming back in. Comes back in.
on the floor.
Jamal's like, hey.
Well, we always see, like, Coach Carroll likes to get a good rotation going.
Yeah. Jamal has over 20 points based on some of what I'm tracking.
Knight accepts the pass, gets it to Solomon.
I really like this lineup.
Solomon gets the pass from Warner. Jumper for Miller. Wouldn't bounce in for him. McPhee has it for Carolina. It's Sidney Knox. Now Safo in for Bush. Bush not able to finish the no-look layup. Tried to save it from going out of bounds, but it's taken by Knight over for Solomon. He's able to rescue it from going out. Solomon to Manny Miller.
Oh, that should be a bucket.
In for Knight. His shot wouldn't go. Knox ahead. 3-ball. Got it. It is Futrell.
And he daps up the Dreamers bench and everybody smiles. It was in good humor.
5 minutes to go. The Dreamers lead it by 23. Warner to Jamal Washington. Washington shot no good, but a foul called.
I love that. Do that all day. Take them to the basket. But again, they're not calling a very tight game. That's only the second foul on the Panthers in the fourth quarter.
First one good for Washington.
So, Justin, do we think we'll have a Prince William Sports Entertainment Player of the Game today?
I think it's the guy with the ball right now at the free throw line.
Yeah.
That one rolls in for him. Dreamers by 24. McPhee for a triple, wouldn't go. Here comes Antonio Warner. Miller hands it off for Solomon, trying to spin away from McPhee. Will bring it back towards midcourt. Solomon, bounce pass. Knight pulls his way in and finishes.
Knight. Yeah, I feel like Big Knight could do that all night.
Knight coming off a 25-point effort versus Goldsboro. Jumper good for Safo. 111-87. Warner, basket and a foul.
I think Antonio Warner said, wait. Hold up on your selection for player of the game. I just want to put my bid in for at least a few votes.
Timeout on the floor. So, again, just like to put a spotlight on Youth for Tomorrow, the work they're doing, House of Mercy, the work they're doing. If if you're able to support these great organizations, please do so.
Yeah, I strongly encourage folks out there, look at what Youth for Tomorrow is doing. They're looking for foster parents, and having been a foster parent myself, it truly can be a blessing. Look into it, see, and if you can't be a foster parent, there are a number of ways you can assist and help out. But that is again, Joe Gibbs, former head coach of the Washington Commanders, a man of faith, and that's what he built that organization on. So, if it's something you could even consider, I would say look it up and go find out more about Youth for Tomorrow. Same with House of Mercy. I love the way she mentioned, they provide food, they can provide people with a number of things, but overall, she said I think as important as anything there was prayer.
So it will be Warner to try to finish off the 3-point play. Misses the free throw, but it bounces over to Chris Knight. Back out to M&M. It's Manny Miller. Miller to Warner. Floats the pass inside. Knight can't finish with the one hand. Miller, his shot wouldn't go. Knight's shot wouldn't go, but a foul called. And so, look at this Carolina team. Like I said, they led for a lot of the first half. It looks like, they just run out of gas. But
yeah.
I mean, it's a long drive up here from Florence, but I mean, that, like their effort today.
I do.
Knight's free throw misses.
Yeah, when you're have a long ride up and then you play and you don't have as many subs, that makes it difficult. But that is the thing that we, as the Dreamers, been fortunate enough to have a wide, longer bench. So our last 2 games that were on the road, we were able to, go to North Carolina and get 2 big wins.
Knox hits the shot. They'll call that a 3. I thought his foot was on the line, but Knox awarded 3 there. Dreamers by 25, under 3.5 to play. Now they change that to a 2.
Yeah.
Warner can't hit the 3 as that rimmed out. McPhee for a triple, no good. Now it's Solomon. Quezada all over him. Solomon gets past him, gets it to Warner. Lost it. Quezada with the steal. Quezada had it knocked out of his hands with a foul called.
Oh, wow.
Quezada in some discomfort. So it looked like he's maybe got hacked on the wrist.
Yeah.
And, this Carolina team, obviously the record is what it is, but I mean, they've got some talented players on this team.
Oh, no doubt. It looks like they just need a couple of pieces here and there. And because they've got a good foundation.
Well, they don't have Toos Anderson today, averaging 43 points a game for them. Obviously, that's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, by far the leading scorer in the league.
Gorey hits the first free throw. Can't hit the second one. Scribner to Warner. We're under 3 minutes to play. Bounce pass inside. That's off the hands of Scribner, out of bounds. Turnover will give it to the Panthers. Here is Safo driving his way in and putting it in off the glass.
looked like he pushed off, but at this point, they're not going to call it.
No, and I do like how the officials, for the most part, have
Oh,
let these
yeah.
guys play today. Miller, a nice finish on the jumper.
Yeah, no, I think this has been a well officiated game, and because they've called it the same on both sides.
Now that one you got to call against Manny.
You're getting the ones you got to get.
Safo dribbles between his legs, trying to get
He
around Miller.
pushed off.
Shot no good. Rebound to Calvin Solomon. Solomon tried to feed Knight underneath. Nice play by Gorey, but then he lost it at center to Warner. Warner to Knight. Knight.
Oh, man.
119-92.
Look like Chris Knight is trying to put his name in the hat for a player of the game as well.
Knox with the jumper. Eminem gets the screen from Knight as he got tied up with McPhee. Solomon bounce pass. Warner bounces it back to Solomon.
Oh.
That's a nice finish for Calvin Solomon.
I like that.
121-94.
Oh.
Ball off the hands of Gorey, out of bounds. Dreamers ball, 65 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Safo and Gorey, they're a very deadly group, but they just couldn't coordinate right there, those two guys, because it looks like they're just kind of out of gas. Under a minute to go, Manny to the basket.
A great one-hand layup for Eminem. 3-ball, air ball, out of bounds.
This is where I'd like to see Coach Carroll call timeout and get his announcers into the game.
Hey, you get me open. I think I can hit a 3.
I can't hit a 3, but I'll take anybody to the basket right about now. I feel like I could take a couple of the Panthers.
Miller loses it out of bounds.
If I had my sneakers, I'd be ready to go, but I don't have them today. They're lucky. I don't think. Let me just put it this way: even if I can't score, I don't think I would blow the lead at this point.
Safo with under half a minute to go. Whistle.
Safo ended, what was that, the first quarter or the first quarter with the dunk, steal and dunk. That was, and it timed it perfectly.
Here's McPhee. Loses it out of bounds. It will stay with Carolina. 13 and a half left on the clock. Safo. Solomon on the ball has it knocked out of his hands. It's out of bounds. The clock did not start. Inbound pass. Warner brings it into the front court. Will just
let it run out.
Dribble the last seconds away. It's a 123-94 win for Park City.
And they are on a 3-game winning streak. I love it. Look, this is the time of the year to play this way, and they have picked the right time. I love this. This happening at home. They had the 2 other games on the road, so with 4, they've got 4 games that they've won so far this year, so they're peaking at the right time. Very, very unofficial step.
All right, we are joined with our player of the game, Jamal Washington. Dreamers win it 123-94. Jamal, 23 points. What happened out there this afternoon?
As you can see, our first quarter we kind of started off kind of sluggish, like we weren't really ready to play. But I mean, coach kind of got into us after the first quarter, talked to us, let us know what we needed to do. After that, we kind of just put it on ourselves to make sure that we finish the game out strong. In the second quarter is kind of when it got kind of crazy, and then we have our letdowns, and we may have slacked a little bit on defense, but then we picked it up as a team. As you've seen in the fourth quarter, we all just came together and made it a lot easier for sure.
Yeah, I really like the way you all applied the pressure, but then going to the basket. You know, you all were hitting threes at the right time when they were open. But I've mentioned this before. I'm from 757, played in that same high school linebackers. We go to the basket. That's how we play. And so I love it when you guys are doing that. Manny really is a strong game going to the basket. So do you. Tell me a little bit about your playing career. Where did you play high school and college basketball?
High school, I went to Potomac Senior High School, obviously where we play at our home games for sure. Yeah, and after that, I went to Millersville for a couple years, and then I transferred to Virginia State, where I graduated from.
Oh wow! Okay,
Yep.
I've been to both Millersville for a track meet when I coached track, and then my mom and family all from V State.
Okay, so you're familiar with.
Oh yeah. I went to VCU, but a lot of friends at Virginia State, and then. So you know a lot of guys on that Petersburg team.
Oh, almost everybody. On the team. That's why we go at it like that.
Yeah.
We dap up, and we as comfortable as we are, family almost, right?
Okay, cool. And then Potomac, that great program there. What year did you come out of Potomac?
I graduated 2017.
Okay, were you a part of the state championship team?
The freshman year and the junior year.
Wow. Okay. Good stuff. So,
third win in a row today, and you look at now the last three games. You got 30 from J.R. Jenkins against the Chosen Lions, 25 from Chris Knight against Goldsboro. We have you here at 23 today. So really you're getting contributions from a lot of different guys. I mean, you just kind of feel like, you're really starting to pick things up as a team now, third win in a row. So, I mean, how are you guys picking things up, and what does this win mean for you?
We definitely had a rough start. I mean, we had guys that were coming back from last year, but we still had to, gel together a lot more. Obviously, we didn't make the playoffs last year, so this is a big season for us because we know we want to make the playoffs. So we knew that we had to gel together a lot more, get more comfortable, not even just on the court, but off the court too. We've been trying to get together more and just become more of a family for sure. Yeah.
3-game winning streak. You did it today without Leroy Butts. How did that? Did that help? Was that good or bad? I don't know.
As you just said, we have a lot of guys that can come up and play for us any given day.
Yeah.
1 through 13 for sure.
That's a good answer.
Leroy is a big one for sure.
I know everybody knows I like Leroy. That's my motto. When he makes a big shot, I always say big butts, and I cannot lie. We love that. We love when he's in the game and playing big man style.
Right. Like you said, we got JR coming off with 30, to Wop coming in with 30 anytime. We know Roy can't have 30. When he really shows up, we know he can. Like I said, anybody that is on our team, we know that we can show out. We just have to play together and let it come to us. And that's as simple as that.
Yeah.
All right.
Make
so
it easy.
Goldsboro next weekend. You just saw them recently on the road trip. Mm-hmm. What do you guys need to do this week to get ready to make it a fourth win in a row next Saturday?
It's definitely going to be on us. Every game is definitely on us. Like we got to prepare each game. Like we know, like we said, we're trying to be in the playoffs, not even just in the playoff. We're trying to win the championship for sure. So preparing just together, it's always going to be on us and how we come prepared for the game. Really being that.
Yeah, with that win, depending on Goldsboro Wings outcome today, you guys could be moving up to third.
That sounds good for me.
Yeah.
For us, for sure.
I love that.
I love that. Yeah, we just got to keep it rolling. Like I said, we just got to keep playing as a team, definitely on defense. That's the biggest thing that I've seen in this league. If we play defense, nobody's going to be able to stop us. Yeah, as you just said again, anybody can score. But once we play defense as a team, as we did in that second, third, fourth quarter,
Totally.
nobody's gonna be.
That's
able
what
to
I
mess with us.
scream
Yeah.
a lot. And you're right. Defense has been the key. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we really thank you for joining us. And you are officially the Prince William Sports and Entertainment Player of the Game. So, thank you very much.
Appreciate
Keep working
y'all.
hard. We
Appreciate you.
appreciate that.
Appreciate y'all. Thank
All
y'all
right.
so much. Thank you.
Jamal, congrats on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. So, Rusty, big win for the Dreamers today.
Yeah, come over here. I just want everybody knows I like that funky left hand. Being a left-handed point guard myself. So y'all, just so you know, I don't know how they did it, how they pulled out a win without Leroy Butts, but here we go, Leroy, real quick. How long? When you going to be back out there?
I'll be back next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. So you'll be there. And real quick, just because I love your game, left-handed, right?
Yeah.
Big guy, play. You got a lot of strengths. Real quick, are you from this area originally?
I'm from DC.
Oh, you're from DC.
Yeah.
Okay, and did you play at Fayetteville?
Yes, I did.
You okay? All right. CIAA. I love it. All right. Before we go, any last words from my man, Leroy, left hand Butts?
Hey, just stay tuned for us, man. You know, we try and take it one at a time and, you know, contribute as much as we possibly can each game.
All right. Good stuff.
All right, Leroy. Be
Yes,
glad
sir.
to see you back in the lineup next
Oh,
weekend.
yeah, for sure. I'll be
Looking
out
for
there.
4 in a row.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Rusty, that'll wrap up our coverage today. I mean, really like the second half from Park City. Like you said, good teams. You know, once you smell blood, then you know you got to put them away, and that's exactly what Park City did today.
Yeah. This is how I like to see our team play, because we've seen other teams come back from deficits against us by almost 20 points. So the Dreamers did what they had to do. I like the kind of shortened bench, you know, having going with extra 5, and everybody was able to contribute today. Keep a strong rotation. I thought it was excellent coaching and excellent defense, and that's how we got the win.
All right, 29-point win for Park City. That wraps up our coverage this afternoon. This was fun. What do you say we do it again next Saturday?
Hey, I'm down. Let's get another dub.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Dreamers win at 123-94. For Rusty Bird, I'm Justin Richards saying good afternoon from Manassas.